me it's real. This feeling that we feel. Tell me that it's real. Oh yeah, don't let love come, just pass us by. Try. It's all we have. I'm always like, how much of this should I sing?
One day, when we get back in the studio, we're gonna go a full song with no laughter.
Okay, I'm down. People,
And we're not gonna tell Nikki.
and it's gonna be Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh God!
All fucking 7 minutes of that shit.
I'm gonna say Mountain Dew. I don't know how to sing that without saying Mountain Dew.
It's fun, and you know the thing about it is a lot of times when I start singing the songs, I only start them because I want to sing one specific part. Mm-hmm. Like in this case, tell me it's real.
But those parts are never really by the beginning or near the hook or some shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I have to go for a whole ass minute just so I can get the tell me it's real, real love.
Well, here's the thing. Nobody gives a fuck, right? So just go from wherever you feel like going.
You make a good point, Ricky Chucks. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to your favorite podcast that you ain't been listening to, the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And I'm Nikki Blades.
And they do be listening, bro.
I know.
I thought they didn't. I offered up for people to contact me if they needed some teaching. So many people did. Like, y'all be listening to this
really?
shit? Damn, yeah. I was up to like 2 a.m. Well, I was up past that, but at like 2 a.m., I was on fucking video chat with this dude from Hawaii going over things.
Really?
Yeah, it's been crazy.
And he just wanted to be educated.
Yeah, well, he had attitude. Until we got on
so
video chat.
How you gonna say that?
You trying to do the paper?
brother. So what you
Nah,
say?
he was cool, but like, there's a lot of people who just certain things they don't know, or they don't get it, or they feel away, and it's like you're negating my feelings. So you just gotta have discussions sometimes. So it's been cool, man. Shout out to everybody that hit me up. My bad to that one girl who I totally answered somebody else's question in your DM. A long ass thing. Had nothing to do with what she asked. I was out of it. But yeah, thank you guys.
She was like, I asked for a dick pic.
Her reply was so, like, she tried to make what I said work for her situation. And she was just very nice. And I was like, I was like, oh, yo, my bad. That's not what I meant to say to you.
Yeah. You know what's fucked up is one time, you know, she gets a little confusing sometimes when you're applying to a lot of people. And so I do the cameo shit, right? Where people can pay for shout outs for like whatever. You know, if y'all don't know, you can purchase shout outs from me, you know, happy birthdays for your friend or whatever, right?
I want to do that.
It's pretty cool.
It sounds fun.
It is. And I tell them, like, I have in my description, if you want me to talk shit, let me know what you want me to say to this person, I'll say it, right? As long as you pay for it, I'll do it.
I might not do that. What's the lowest amount?
Whatever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna sign up and give them the lowest amount and then just do a bunch of shit. Finish.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I did not realize that I got one mixed up or a couple mixed up one time until I was reading my reviews for it, because people can leave reviews. As soon as you drop it, they're like, oh man, thanks, so funny. My sister loved it, blah, blah, blah. And I read one that was like, I mean, Tim was great. It's just, you know, except for he got it mixed up, and it was for my brother Ray, and he said it to like Susan or something. And I was like, ooh, whoops.
That's hilarious.
Sorry.
And terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I won't do the lowest thing.
Nah, it's cool. It's a cool little system. But what's annoying is, and if Cameo people, if y'all are listening to this, the one little gripe I have with the app is that their filters are trash. So I always have to
Look like yourself.
No, I would never do that. I go to Instagram and do my shout outs through IG stories, save those, and then upload them to Cameo.
That's why you fuck up. Because you're not doing it direct, so you don't know who to send what to.
Yeah, it gets a little. I just have to do them one at a time. You know.
Well, luckily for me, I look stupid no matter what. Like the best filters out there.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I've tried. I wanted to see how different I look with the cute filter on.
Yeah.
It wasn't different. It just made my forehead like glossier a little bit. And then yeah, so I just be straight with it.
Well, that's the thing about it is your skin's already pretty sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's luminescent.
Tastes just like candy.
Yeah, and like you just look at like a nice chocolatey, smooth, chocolatey piece of smooth chocolatey chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's weird? That's my mom keeps saying to me.
What? That you got chocolatey skin?
Yeah.
Is it weird because
It's weird it's weird when she says it. It's even weirder you sounding like my mom saying something weird. It's multiple weird levels.
yeah, I can see that, my chocolatey boy.
Oh god.
So my strong chocolatey boy.
now you sound racist. You need to watch the last episode, Tim.
I'm not racist. I'm just fetishizing you.
Oh my god.
That's why you're my friend. I've always watched old movies and dreamed about what it would be like to have a chocolatey best friend.
Oh my god.
You know? So
send him to hell.
But the thing about the filter that subtle filter is what it's called on IG is that it like gets rid of my acne scars and shit, and because I got a bunch of little dots and shit on my face too, it gets rid of all that without changing my face too much. So I feel like that's why it probably doesn't really. You feel like it doesn't do anything?
Well, I haven't tried anything on Instagram. I'm talking about a long time ago, like when it was just a rainbow filter coming out your mouth and a puppy filter.
The Snapchat
and
filter.
then there was that one that just goes.
That Snapchat filter, I feel like changes my face a little too much.
Yeah.
Because it kind of like sucks you in a little bit.
Yeah. I think it just doesn't work on my forehead. For whatever reason, it wouldn't work with a hat on. So I take the hat off and it would like do this, but my forehead would still be the same and then just shiny, so I just look like Tweety Bird.
Bro, I'm gonna show you this. It's called the subtle filter on IG. People can't even tell you got a filter on unless they know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And yeah, and it'll kind of just like almost. You know how I kind of like just will get rid of some pimples with a little app, or whatever. It looks like that, but video. You know, and so people always be in my shit like, yo, drop the skin routine. And I'm like, honestly, dog, it's a fucking filter.
Just swipe. That's funny and sad.
Hey, man, here's the thing. I used to be like, fuck, I look like trying to edit pictures for Instagram, right? And then I was like, I get rid of a little pimple. Because I realized my whole life, or our whole lives, we grew up and we see celebrities on magazines, you know what I'm saying? Photoshopped to death, and we never even know about it. So when I started looking at Instagram as a way to kind of like advertise myself for my brand, I was like, what's the harm in cleaning up my face a little bit?
So you're a part of the problem.
I am.
Makes sense.
But I'm transparent about it if they ask. There's no need to tell you on every single picture what I did to it.
Just so you know. Hey guys, eat McDonald's. Also.
Eat McDonald's. Also, put God first. Also, I use Facetune on this. Just so y'all know.
Also, probably don't eat McDonald's. Found out some shit about them recently. What? But it's cool. No. I just put that out there.
Like what?
Nah, I just put that out there. Sure? You can do your research.
Really?
Yeah. They was on the list.
Oh, but here's the thing about these lists that I was also reading about, right? Because there was a whole big ass list. And if y'all don't know what we're talking about lists of like food companies, chains that gave money to like Trump and shit, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So, but what I was reading is that some of these companies, not all, like, but some of them that are on this list, it's not necessarily the company. It's like the franchise owners. Like it's the individual spots. You know what I'm saying?
How could franchise owners donate under the company name?
Like, I don't know how the receipts work, but I saw something where it was like, nah, it was this one that, you know, that donated to this, and it's not necessarily every single person. And
it would have to say like, oh, Paramount McDonald's from like some shit like that. I don't know. I questioned. I had people send me their proof that they found independently. I'm like, all right, nigga, again. Guess I'm only talk about after this one.
Well, here's the thing too, right? It's like you kind of have to really consider how much of that aspect of the fight you want to actually like commit to.
Yeah.
Because all the companies are owned by the rich white people who are in support of the rich white people.
All right, so here's the thing, because I'm just making jokes up to this point. This point is a serious point. Research everything. Know exactly what you're mad at before you decide to get mad, because you really don't know. And like you said, probably a lot of shit that you use on a daily basis has somebody at the top who does not support your views. So if you're going to get into boycotting and all of this stuff, certain things, you really got to dig deep to know what it is you're doing. But on the flip side of that, that is how you hurt them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but it's just, it ain't thorough enough for me yet.
Yeah, I mean, and I agree. And like, look, I admittedly, when it comes to shit like that, I'm super ignorant to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but also a big part of me is like, man, look, you know, Nike can put out a statement about Black Lives Matter or whatever they want to do, but at the end, but then also there's that side of it that it's like, is Nike still running these sweatshops in whatever country, you know?
Fucking killing their athletes, making them starve themselves and shit. Like, there's been so much of everything from everybody. How do you fucking know? But the best thing I can say is do your research on everything. Question everything, research everything.
Rick, you know my skin be trash sometimes, right? Hey, look, sometimes I forget to take care of my skin, man. But here's the cold hard truth, guys. Your skin has needs. And if you want it to look as good as possible for as long as possible, you need to address them now, all right? We get it. You might not know where to start, but there's a company that's taken all the guesswork out of it for you, and that company is Lumin. Lumin, Rick, all right? Lumin is on a mission to help give men the amazing skin they deserve through high-quality, expert-created products delivered right to your door. All of their products are formulated specifically for men's skin and made to target skin issues with maximum efficiency using top-notch ingredients like charcoal, green tea extract, and vitamin C. Even if you have no idea where to begin, Lumin makes it so easy to find the right skin management system for you. Choose from different skin concerns to address, or just pick up a simple starter pack for free. All right, and that's what I love about it. They got different things you can use specifically for you. Your boy is oily and dry at the same time, and they have been catering to my needs, bruh. You deserve to look and feel your best, and here's where you start. Go to luminskin.com/nochaser to get a 1-month free trial of everything you need to start your skincare journey at home. That's luminskin.com/nochaser to get your first month free. luminskin.com/nochaser. Hey, Rick. Did you know that 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35? The best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it while you still have hair left, okay? That's why you gotta use Keeps. With Keeps, you can get treated from home. You used to have to go to the doctor's office for your hair loss prescription, but now, thanks to Keeps, you can visit a doctor online and get hair loss medication delivered right to your home. They make it easy and deliver your medication every 3 months so you can say goodbye to pharmacy checkout lines and awkward doctor visits. Find out why Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of the competitors, and nearly 100,000 men trust Keeps for their hair loss prevention medication. Keeps treatments start at just $10 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get your first month free. What? That's crazy, okay? The main focus is you. That's what they're trying to do, bro. And here's the thing. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/nochaser to receive your first month of treatment for free. That's KEEPS.com/nochaser.
Moving on.
End of the episode. And just so you know, Goody Brand is half owned by a black man.
That's an interesting one, because I personally don't like the businesses just coming out with these statements, especially the ones like, we'd be nothing without the black community. Like, then why you ain't never did nothing for but whatever. I don't want to, I feel like a lot of it is damage control in advance.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with our shit. We rock with you. We rock with you. So yeah, Goody's been quiet from a business standpoint, but the owners are clearly not quiet. But I'm like, I wonder what people are thinking that don't know.
No, but that's the thing too. I felt like because Benji was like, should we put out a statement on the Goody Instagram or something? And I was like, man, anybody at right now that follows Goody knows it's me, knows it's you. We have been vocal on our socials and shit, you know, about where we stand and all this. I think, you know, we don't need to be taking extra. Hey, by the way, Goody's also, you know.
Just so you know, we got a black. We got a black. And remember that hat? Remember that hat we made? Fuck Donald, remember?
We sure the fuck did.
But yeah, that's interesting. There's a lot of interesting shit going on.
Just remember, I sent you that. Gushers statement. Gushers, if y'all are familiar with Gushers, the little gummy candies that bust in your mouth. They put out a statement that we stand with Black lives. We're nothing without black people. And I was like, who
press Gushers?
Yeah, who was like, yo, where the fuck is Gushers in all this, bro?
Somebody was burning boxes of Gushers. Y'all quiet out there? Like, and I don't believe Gushers. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe you, Gushers.
You think
I appreciate the attempt. I don't believe you rocking with us like that.
No?
No. I don't think so.
Yeah, you think it's some racist undertones over there.
Possibly. You never know.
If you think back on the old commercials, Asian dude turned into a lemon head, black dude turned into a grape.
Okay, Gushers. We see damage control.
Damn. White girl turned into a supreme leader.
White girl turned into a billionaire.
I didn't understand back then. They were subliminally fucking with us. Nah, I made all that up. Just in case you're not aware.
Yeah, the black kid turned into a watermelon.
Did
he? No.
Oh, man. It's a crazy time.
It is a crazy time, but I love it.
You know what? Here's what's interesting too, right? And I was thinking this the other day, because up until the past couple weeks, it just kind of felt like, man, 2020 is fucked up, right? Mm-hmm. Like all this stupid shit is happening.
Now where are you going?
And then you kind of realize that like, you kind of need to reach a tipping point before things get better, right? Yeah. And I realized it's like that point when you're in a shitty relationship and everybody has that fucked up relationship from the past where you get your heart broken, you have a huge fight, and you look back on it like, fuck, I hate my ex. Yeah. But because of that relationship, you learned about yourself, you learned how to move forward in your future relationships, and you're better because of it.
And whatever happened to break your heart caused you to get out of that shit, because it could have stayed how it was and you just stayed there miserable because you didn't know how to break it off. So, right. Yeah, definitely see that, man. I definitely, I don't like a lot of the shit that's happening, but I like the time we are in. All of this stay woke you've been hearing for the past few years, people are actually waking up now.
Right.
That shit is crazy. It is crazy to see. Stop giving them what they want, though. All the negativity and the violence and the hating each other and shit. Stop doing that.
Well, you know what? I think everything's been. Majority of the protests have been so peaceful.
Oh yeah, like they'll show you the rioting on the streets and shit, but it's like there's been protests in every state and 18 countries. There hasn't been 68 riots. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. My beard was rubbing the mic. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? There hasn't been close to that many riots, like as many protests as it's been. So yeah, it's just been fairly peaceful.
Which brings another question. Is the coronavirus real?
Man, look, I don't know. I think it's real. I don't think it's as deadly as they claim. I think once you go to a hospital, they are able to do what needs to be done to make it that way. And I'm not blaming the doctors and the nurses and shit. I think they're following protocol, but protocol has been put in place to expedite that shit. But yeah, I don't know where it went.
Yeah, because I mean, look, that was one of the main reasons why I didn't protest as well, because like I see my parents pretty consistently at this point, and like I was really worried about the Rona shit. You know what I'm saying? But now that LA is starting to open up again, like right after, I think everybody was really curious to see what the Rona would do after the huge crowds at the protests, and now I'm kind of waiting. I did hear that there was a spike in Florida, but that's Florida. I'm waiting to hear what happens in LA, because we had that huge crowd a couple days ago.
Yesterday.
Yesterday
was the big. Yesterday, the crowd looked like a fucking CGI movie, bro.
That shit looked like it was fucking Woodstock,
bro. That shit was crazy. But yeah, I'm interested to see. I wonder if they're going to try to keep scaring us with that, or if they just go let it go.
I don't know, man. My barber texted me with the eye emojis, ready to go. Fucking restaurants are officially open now. And I still want to give it another month or so before I'm really out there like that.
Nah, I'm not just going out right away. I mean, because I just don't know. Like they say, black people all think we already had the Rona.
Right.
But I really do think I had that shit. It was a different kind of sick.
Bruh. So let me tell you something. You know, I watched 90 Day Fiance pretty consistently, right? And last night was their tell-all, which they filmed back in probably, it seems like, I don't know, March-ish, because they were talking about how, because they were all still like zooming in, you know? And there was one lady, there's this older black lady who, her story was so dumb because, bruh, her whole shit was this fucking, she had to be like 50, right? This buff ass, sexy ass dude from the UK was, he was like a personal trainer. She had been talking to him for months or whatever, but his phone was broken, so he couldn't FaceTime. So she only ever texted him, not the phone number, but through like WhatsApp and shit, right? And then like he would call and he was sounding not so UK-ish and more like maybe a scammer from Nigeria, you know? But she was like, I love his English accent. And he was like, hello, I love you too, baby. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, she was doing the tell-all and she was like, yeah, they were like, how you been since the ending of filming? And she was like, well, I got really sick. I was in a coma for a month. Everyone was like, what? They were like, did you get tested for coronavirus? She was like, well, yeah. Well, so I got sick back in December and that's when I was in the coma, and they told me they think I had coronavirus. It's like, oh shit.
That's crazy. I don't know how to feel about that either, though. It's a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but there's claims that anybody who died around that time, it was like, hey, coronavirus. Like, wait, what? I'm pretty sure. Just put that coronavirus.
Yeah, maybe that's an excuse.
It was a gun. He got shot. But the coronavirus is the reason.
That bullet in his head would have been straight if he didn't have corona already. You got any allergies?
Yes, dust and pollen.
One of those like regular allergies.
I used to have, well, I probably still do. Most of my topical shit is fragrance free.
Oh yeah, that's right. You've always had your skin's been sensitive to shit. That's right.
But I don't know about any food allergies. Maybe paprika.
Oh, it always makes you shit. Thank you, Rick. So let me tell you guys something, okay? Look, as you know, we've been doing this shit for a while now. You know, I've been online since like 2006. And And so your boy is, is aging a little bit here and there. You feel me? And
A little bit here and there.
I'm
Sometimes I'm getting older.
sometimes things happen that make me realize, oh shit, I'm getting older. I've never had what you have, Rick, where you eat something and you shit immediately. Now, whenever we would go to boiling crab or seafood boil spots, most of the time there was something in the sauce that would make you shit immediately. And you would say it was the paprika.
Yeah.
I've never had that. Yeah. Whenever people would talk shit about Taco Bell saying they have to shit immediately, that was never me. I would look at them and be like, y'all got weak ass, bitch ass, mark ass stomachs. Like that shit's weak, right? Until recently, where I was like, I'm gonna enjoy a bag of flaming hot Cheetos. And I killed the whole bag. And here's what happened that specific night. I had been drinking. And I didn't have any food. All I had was a bag of flaming hot Cheetos. The next day, I was in pain. Squirt shits, alcohol shits, fucking fire on my asshole, in pain. And I was like, never eating flaming hot Cheetos on an empty stomach when I'm drunk ever again. Thinking that was the whole reason, right? The other day, I had a whole meal. I was not drinking. Had some flaming hot Cheetos. Half the bag, not the whole bag. Was sitting up here, chilling, watching TV by myself. Chia was downstairs. Sometimes we do that. That's the beauty of having a bigger house. You don't have to talk to each other. So I'm up here. I farted a little bit. I'm like, that fart felt hot. Like just warmer than a regular fart, right? And then another one, and I was like, I might have to poo. And then immediately I was like, oh shit, this is a problem.
And you flipped over the couch and you ran to the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. No, I ran through it in the way that the cartoon characters leave a hole in the wall. And then I went through the door and everything. Now shit, fucking hot shit, fucking like, a lava diarrhea poo. I'm like, holy shit, this was the Flamin' Hot Cheetos have done this to me. And I realized I think I am now like, quote unquote, like allergic to some Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And I don't know what changed in me, but it did it.
That's crazy. Maybe there's paprika in there.
Shit, maybe.
Well, that gives it the red color.
I do want to go to a seafood boil soon. When I'm ready to go to a restaurant again, I either wanted to go to a sushi spot or a seafood boil spot, because I felt like those were the two types of restaurants that it wouldn't have been the same if I got it to go.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we shall see. And the reason I say paprika, and the reason I feel like I have to explain this, is because a lot of people are like, what? That like paprika doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
So the boiling crab shit, you know what I'm saying? It would only happen if I get the shebang. Right? That's the one with everything mixed together. And that one's red. I do believe the Cajun one is red too, also, or whatever.
Yeah, so they got their garlic like butter situation, and then the Cajun style, and then mix it together, the whole shebang.
Yeah. So when I would get the garlic butter one, it wouldn't happen. So I'm like, there's something in that one, right? So then we went to another seafood place, and they had the lobster fries.
That was the one in Carson.
Carson, House of Seafood is what it's called. Had the lobster fries. It didn't have it didn't taste like the shebang or whatever, but it does have paprika sprinkled all over it. Immediately.
Damn.
Like when I say immediately, I can't leave the restaurant. Like there is no making it home.
Yeah.
I gotta go right then and there. I'm like, shit. And that was the worst, because that was like, oh my God, are you Ricky Shots? Yeah. After I come out, I'll take a picture with you. Like, God damn it. I came out and the shit was closing. So I'm like, fuck, there's nobody to go in after me to blame it on. Like, whoever has to clean this bathroom is going to know I fucked this shit up in here. Bro. It was all bad.
Hey, Rick. You like having sex, right? Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. But we're getting a little older. getting a little older, sometimes you can't really perform like you want to. Or sometimes, after that first bus, you want to go to sleep. But look, if you like sex, you'll love BlueChew.com, okay? Blue Chew offers men a performance enhancement for the bedroom, and wouldn't you like to last longer and go extra rounds? I know I would. At BlueChew.com, you can get the first chewables with the same active ingredients as sildenafil or tadalafil, which are the same active ingredients as in Viagra and Cialis. BlueChew.com affiliated physicians work with you to find the dosage and active ingredient that is best for you. Chewables can work faster than pills, up to twice as fast. It only takes a few minutes to connect with a BlueChew.com affiliated physician, and if you qualify, you get prescribed online quickly, all right? Blue Chew gives you confidence in bed every time. You and your partner will love it, so chew it and do it. Online physician consult is free, so it is cheaper than those other two, Viagra and Cialis. And here's a great deal for you guys. Special deal. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first order free when you use promo code TIM, okay? Just pay $5 shipping. That's BLUEChew.com, promo code TIM. And trust me, I use them shits, and they work. But you just reminded me, my favorite shit when I used to work at California Pizza Kitchen is like, when you work the night shifts, the last few people there, they gotta, clean up everything and close it up. And I remember one time, bro, like if I was one of the earlier people that got off for the night shift, clean my little station, I was like, man, because working as a server was probably the longest I would go fighting off my shits, because it's so, you don't really get a break, until your lunch. And then so I remember just after my shift being like, finally I can take this shit. And then I remember one time, dog, it was like the last episode of Fresh Prince where Carlton comes out the bathroom after Will shuts the lights off. It was like that. Like I had finished my shit. I was like, I can finally take this shit. I relaxed. I take long ass shits, right? But I was like, I ain't got shit to do. I finished my work. I can relax. I took my shit. I came out. The lights were off. It was like one person left. Like, Tim, you still here? I'm like, yeah, bro. What the hell?
That's hilarious. Damn, if they would have locked you in there.
Oh my God, how scary.
So funny. All the rats and roaches would have came out on you.
There was there was some story. Oh, the Cerritos California Pizza Kitchen. Shout out to Cerritos and Cerritos Mall. There was a story that I don't know how true this is. This is the story though, because they got that patio area, right?
Yeah.
And so I guess sometimes if there's like a rat problem at restaurants or whatever, they'll like, do like a they poison them, right? Or they hope to eat the poison or the poison gases, whatever it is, right? So the story goes, they had to shut down for like a week or two because a lady was eating on the patio, eating a salad, and a fucking rat fell off the roof onto her salad.
Holy shit. Fuck.
This was years ago.
I would have been traumatized.
Bruh.
And I would have sued.
God. Or imagine like if she was doing one of these, like had the salad here just
Fuck. That sucks. That's scary.
Restaurant shit, man. Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know what's lurking. But I miss it. I miss being out. I miss going out and like eating in actual restaurants.
Oh. I did at first. I don't anymore. It worked on me.
What?
I'm used to not being able to do shit. Dave, you won, you motherfucker, you piece of shit. I am used to it.
I'm also I have no problem with have been home this whole time. But if people were to ask me what's like the one thing that I really like miss, it's like I enjoy going to restaurants on occasion, sitting down and having just like a nice conversation over dinner. And I miss the movie theaters.
That's the only thing I miss, because that was my shit.
Yeah.
That's all I did was go to the movies. I was telling my girl, I was like, damn, if I ever get single and they don't bring movie theaters back, I'm never going to get a girl, because that's the only date I know. I'm out of the loop.
Well, I mean, yeah. Drive-through? You ever been to drive-through?
It's not the same.
I know.
I mean, unless you're doing freaky shit.
I mean, that's what it's for.
Yeah,
That's
but
what it's made for.
I like to do freaky shit with somebody 2 seats down.
I feel you.
But whatever.
I feel you. I definitely, because whenever people would ask me, like, especially at this point in my life, like, what do you like to do for fun? What do you like to, which is, first of all, who am I talking to that's asking me that? Somebody I obviously don't know, but so what do you like to do for fun? I always be like, man, honestly, if I can eat, go to the movies. That's all me and the homies and the wifey do.
Yeah, regular job people don't understand that. Because they look forward to the weekend. They fucking have little plans and shit. Let's go to this. I hear this is in town. Somebody told me they put up a this. But it's like, yo, what the fuck? Us, on the other hand, we don't have a set thing Monday through Friday. So a Tuesday could be fun as fuck on accident for us. So when it comes to what we want to do for fun, chill, nigga.
Chill, bro. Chill. That was my shit. Fucking watch movies. I mean, and granted, that's what we've been doing now, just inside, just eating and watching movies. I've been cooking, which is cool. Like, just following HelloFresh recipes and shit and trying to make steaks the way I like them, but which I've been getting better at. But up until the quarantine, I never even really I think I made a HelloFresh for Chia like once. Yeah. And she was always the one that was like, we would get the HelloFreshes, she would follow the recipe, she would do the shit, And then like even I feel like just this last month, she was like, well, why don't you try making a couple of them? All right.
Let's go. Shit, think I can't do it?
I just be hyped that, the shit comes out the way it's supposed to come out.
Yeah, no, that's just pretty cool. Definitely have not been working out. Definitely said I was going to. Definitely had a huge plan. Yeah. I bought a bench. It hasn't come yet. Oh, shit. I bought it like a month ago. It's gonna get here when the gym is open again.
Yeah, gym's about to open up soon.
Pretty annoyed with that.
Damn, are you?
Because it was kind of expensive.
You still 24?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Years old. Yeah.
I haven't been working out. I think I did like 3 days where I was pretty consistent. Yeah. Gyms are about to open up again. Oh man, I fucked up, man. Like, okay, so you guys may not know about this unless you watch the vlogs. So I got this movie I'm trying to write, right? And then recently I went to do JK News, Just Kidding News with the homies, and come to find out a couple of them are also trying to write a movie, right? And so they had made this cat Nadeem and this cat Casey, they had a situation where they were like, if we don't write this movie within a certain amount of months, then we got to do like 1,000 burpees, right? Just some ridiculous shit. They never did it, right? So I was like, I interjected and I was like, yo, I'm trying to write a movie. So then that became, let's all fucking make another bet. We got to write a movie in like 2 months. If we don't do it, we got to do this and this and this and that. I was like, I'm with it, right? So then fucking Bart jumps in. Bart's like, nah, you need higher stakes. That's too long. 2 weeks. Next time you guys see each other, you gotta have the script done, or else you gotta do this and this and that. So at first we were against it, but then I was like, fine, fuck it then. Yeah, apply that pressure. Let's do it. So everyone was like, fuck it then, let's do it. 2 weeks, let's write this script. If we don't do it, it was like, I think 100 burpees or 50 burpees or some shit like that. After taking a needle drop of the spiciest hot sauce they have, which one of the dudes, Nadeem, he said they gave it to him as a prank one time, a drop of it, and he puked. Yeah. So I'm like, I can do this shit. So we got about, today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 or 5 days before I see these motherfuckers again. I'm like 5 pages deep into this shit, all right? But to be fair, let's see. A comedy movie is like what? Hour and 20? I feel like any longer than an hour and a half, that's a little long for a comedy, right? Hour and 20, so that's a good and they say a page of a script is just about a minute or so. So that's 80 pages. I'm 5 deep, 75 pages left. In 5 days, 75 divided by 5, 15 pages a day, I can do that.
When it took you how long to do the 5?
Well, that's because I've been bullshitting. Once I get going, bro, I'm gonna catch a groove, dog.
I look forward to it. That shit's gonna be like. It's gonna be like the fucking little kid essays and shit where you just put filler words
The president was mad because he was angry.
Yeah, exactly. Because they had did a bad thing that wasn't right to do.
Fucking triple space my shit.
You write it by hand, big ass letters.
God, it's all just opening credits for the first 10 pages. I could do. You know, what's fucking me up is I want to make it good. Casey.
Well, this is just the first draft.
I know. Casey was like, I'm writing a horrible script right now just so I can meet this deadline. But I'm like, I want to impress these motherfuckers, man. So I'm like,
who's gonna read it?
Yeah, I know. No, I'm gonna make them read it. No, I'm gonna turn in the first rough draft and be like, all right, y'all, we doing a table read right now. Just staying for another 2 hours. We're doing this shit. If you guys don't know what a table read is, when you have a movie script and you want to hear how it sounds with the different characters and whatnot, you invite a bunch of your friends over that don't want to be there. You sit around a table, you assign different characters to different people, and you read through the whole script and you listen to see if they have notes or suggestions.
You know what's the funnest part about a table read? The people who think they are casted. That's always funny to me.
That sucks for them.
They say shit like, it's like, when we film, I was thinking, I'm like,
Just, bro, you were reading for the grandma part.
Yeah, like, dude, okay.
Yeah.
It's idea bouncing, man.
Sucks for them, especially when they've committed 2 hours of their day to come and do it, thinking
that, like, when you know you're just helping is whatever.
Yeah.
But when you think you're, oh, dude, I got offered a role.
Man, speaking on the subject of that, you know what's fucked up, man, is like, I've been supposed to have been in like 6 movies by now. Like, I'm talking about people in your ear, like, I've been at a table read where literally, bro, the director of the shit was in there like, you know what? They told us we couldn't do this movie, but you know what? We're doing it anyways. All right, you know, I'm so glad to have you guys on board talking about this shit like we about to start shooting next month.
Yeah.
And then hear nothing about it after that. And I fucking loved that script we read that day too, man.
Oh, you talk about
No.
pasta or India?
What's pasta?
Macaroni.
Oh, macaroni was a decent script too. Yeah, okay, look. If I could literally okay, look. There was the pasta script, which was funny, which we had great parts in.
And it was actually parts for us.
Yes, written for us. The India shit was great.
Yeah.
We would have spent a month in India traveling, shooting a fucking comedy that was like right up our alley.
Yeah,
Fucking,
it's pretty much what you're writing now.
oh, kind of, sort of. You're right. Oh, you're right. And let's see. There was High School Sucks, the movie, the musical that never came out. But that's out of our hands.
Yeah, we filmed that.
We filmed it. We finished it. It's out, but we don't own it, so we can't put it out.
Poor Peter, man.
I know. He's so frustrated too. He wants to just fucking put it out, even though he's not allowed to. There is a movie I shot called The Pizza Joint, which never came out. There's a movie I shot about, and I had a smaller part in this one, but it was about like a really expensive comic book that never came out. I shot this shit like 3 years ago in Vancouver, bruh. And that's, Oh, man, I loved that one. Oh, there's another movie where
I just spit right now laughing at it.
you and me, where that was basically I had a whole ass meeting about that I was supposed to be in, which was a fucking great script. There was another one that there's that one and the one that I was telling you guys that I was in the room and they were really gassing us up like we were about to shoot it about like aliens and rappers. It was so funny. That's 7 movies, guys.
You had a buddy cop?
The buddy cop? You and me?
No. You Dante.
Oh yeah, that one was early developments. Me and Dante Bosco were supposed to do a little cop movie that we read a script for. Yeah. And you know, that's why in this industry, okay, a lot of you guys will hit us up asking for advice, and one of my main things I always tell people is that, like, you have to be patient.
Yeah.
And you have to be used to the idea of plans not working out, of things falling through. I remember when we first got and that sounds jaded, but it's kind of, as a very, very optimistic, dreamy ass person, I'm also, in terms of that side of the business, I'm realistic, you know? Mm-hmm. And even when PD Flow, when we first got the money or the deal for the musical, and he always tells this joke as a funny story, or he always tells this story as a funny joke, but he will always make fun of me for saying I don't get hyped about shit when it comes to the entertainment shit, because he was like, yo, we got this movie deal, and I was like, dope. Because I was like, in my head, I'm like, show me the contracts. Yeah. Let's sign the contracts before we get hyped. You know, let's get the checks before we get hyped. You know, and which is still kind of how I feel about shit today. But he would always be like, bro, you get more excited about the fucking McRib coming back to McDonald's than we get when we get a movie deal.
I'm like, I know I can get a McRib.
Exactly, bro. When I see the sign for the McRib, I know I can go right now and get the fucking McRib and eat it. That's why I be hyped.
Yeah. People don't understand that shit, man. I've watched so many people get so excited over the mere mention of some shit. Fucking having parties at clubs because of it and shit. And then nothing comes of it. So many doing big things, big boy meetings today, fucking posts that lead to nothing. And it's like, yo, relax,
so
man.
Thank God I was busy enough and got rejected enough before the days of Snapchat and IG stories. Because now I be seeing these youngins, right? At every fucking meeting, like, all right, you know, put a little fucking boomerang of the sign of the company I'm with. I'm at ABC, I'm at whatever. When it leads to nothing.
Nothing.
I've been on so many fucking meetings that lead to nothing.
Nothing at all. It's so fucking funny. Like, do that when you're on set.
Yeah.
I'll take that. And even some of that shit don't come out. Like, some of the biggest names you know have filmed full seasons of shows you've never seen.
Yeah. Or whole ass movies that never come out.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds crazy that High School Sucks the Musical has never come out, right? But there's literally top, like, Hollywood productions that get filmed all the way through and stay on the shelf forever. Yeah. Because of legal reasons, because of, like, whatever, you know?
All types of shit. It's pretty funny. This isn't anything about like something that didn't come out because of other people. It's like lower level shit. But I just want to put this out there because I thought it was so funny, or could have been so funny. Me and JD Witherspoon, a long ass time ago, he came up with a title. All we had was a title. He was like, we have to shoot this. This title is too funny. It was Good Cop, Fat Cop.
Oh, that is funny.
And then we just never got around to doing it. And then I was going to shoot it with somebody else. And he got mad at me. And then we got mad at each other. And I was like, well, fine, fucking do it. Nobody's doing it. But it's way too late now. So I can put it out there. If somebody does it, fuck it. It needs to happen.
I'm still going to do day shift strippers because...
No, you're not. No, you're not. I have not relinquished that idea yet. Fucking stilly ass guy over here. Don't give my plot.
No, I'm not. But
if skits come back, we'll do that one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, skits. Well, here's the thing: skits might come back.
They might,
because when I launched this Patreon. Which I will be launching soon, Patreon for my channel specifically, because, you know, as you guys know, YouTube money ain't it. And I don't know why I did the okay symbol, but ain't
YouTube money ain't got none of it.
Let me tell you, this shit is great. Fucking
love it. I love it.
So YouTube money's not popping, and also for a channel like mine where I get the yellow light immediately, like right out the gate for. You are not gonna be fully monetized on this video. Money's not great, so I'm gonna launch a Patreon. Some of the money will go to the podcast. Put a little more money in Rick and Nikki's pockets, and do some little side projects, side videos that y'all might want. But also, some of it's gonna go back to making skits again because people miss the skits. They really do.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and I've said this numerous times, skits just aren't
cost efficient.
Yeah, they're not cost efficient.
Yeah, people don't understand. They think just having a decent camera is enough. And I mean, to an extent it is, but y'all be wanting quality.
Yeah.
You see one person who has their shit looking a certain way, and now everybody else, you're like, so everybody has to step it up, and that shit costs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna find too many people who are willing to just film a whole fucking skit for the love every week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the thing about it too is like, yes, people are popping off doing like cheaper skits on like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter and all that, but I feel like you guys have kind of grown accustomed to what I do.
Yeah.
And where now that you've seen my shit, it's a whole ass production. I think even if I was to try and do that Instagram shit skit, it wouldn't feel right.
Yeah. Yeah, they hold you to a certain standard when you started there. Assholes. But that's why I never upgraded. So I can stay consistently whack.
Look at this shit. Guys, you guys think, look, I know I'm shooting this shit on iPhone. I have a fucking sound guy here. I have a sound guy sitting right there. We're mic'd up to talk for an hour.
That's why I can't do this.
Because motherfuckers want quality, man. And so look, man, it's like, well, I forgot what my initial point was, but yeah, we're gonna start this Patreon soon. Skits will come back. Skits will come back because I have a laundry list of ideas. I've never used that phrase before. I got a big ass list of ideas.
I feel like
Laundry list?
Yeah. Someone go through all of his videos and find all the times he said laundry list.
I don't think I've ever said laundry list because I don't get it.
Somebody go through all of his videos and find all the times he said laundry list. I'm trying to get you views.
Yeah, I got some funny ass skits, but every time I go through my ideas, I'm like, nah, man, I need production for this one.
Yeah.
And I need this shit to look good the way I want it to. And I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Even that, like, the last skit I really did was that, the sting that goes awry for the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
And that was months ago.
Yeah.
And I thought that shit
Awry.
I thought that shit was so funny.
Yeah.
But the shit barely has 200,000 views.
Yeah. I mean, these people are fickle, not in a assholey way. It's just they like watching what they want to watch, where they want to watch it.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
And I get it. I don't be clicking on the people I used to click on.
Yeah.
I really only click on I don't even watch Rick's videos.
Bro, I don't watch my videos. I don't watch this. I don't be on YouTube. I just watch TikTok all the time. If I'm being completely honest,
problem.
I can't help it. I don't. When you post the clips of this shit, that's the only time I see myself, and I'm like, ugh. Like the last episode, I was like, all right, I said some shit here.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna have to repost this, push people to it. You posted something else, like, there's no way I'm showing people that I look like that. Nope.
For the last week's episode,
Yeah.
you had the pillow and everything.
My Jabba the activist hut. Fuck that. And I'm sure I look like it again, but I'm not gonna post this either. Yeah.
I lost my train of thought because I was trying to think of Jabba the Hutt puns.
That's what you get.
No, here we go. Jabba the Hutt. That was fire.
There's so many not gonna get it, but fuck it, worth it.
Oh my God. Well, shit, guys, I hope everybody's doing okay out there. The world is beginning to open up soon. I feel like everybody still be safe, you know what I'm saying? Keep your distance if you can. Wear your mask if you can. Because you never know.
Yeah. Don't stop the fight. ICE, we coming for you next. It don't stop there either. Let's get this shit done, y'all.
Let's get this shit done. Let's keep the momentum going. Keep applying the pressure.
But don't give them what they want.
But don't give them what they want. Send me more charities to donate to, because also I would like, another thing I would like to start doing is even though the YouTube money ain't great, I would still like to keep contributing to different causes and shit. I feel like I could do more of that just from what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like if anything, we got people watching. So if you guys got charities you want me to talk about and highlight, let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching another episode of No Chase Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And I'm Nikki Blaze.